Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like they're gonna be able to like take that sword from you pretty easily. And here we go, Althur versus Pleb. What are they going in with? Little
I'm showing off
Eagles?
for the camera. Hoped to God he got front kicked from off camera, but we didn't see it.
Bow and then front kick your opponent.
Yeah.
Very good. Althur. There we go. There he is. Playing Windfall. Windfall versus Stagger. I think it's gonna be a decent matchup if Althur can establish that mind game. Immediately, right out the gate with the side staggers. I wonder if he was watching from last round to see Pleb's deck. Ooh, good guard break right off the bat. And that's a pretty juicy combo. Already starting it off nicely with the patience.
Yeah, we're seeing everything that we were complaining about not seeing in the previous match so far.
Yeah. And that was
We're
really
still
nice
not
too.
seeing anybody challenge off of blocking these staggers, though. Still, like, people not used to being able to.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
then again,
good match.
he also has 13 starters versus Pleb's 12 starters, so Pleb actually outspeeds him there with his 12s.
Yeah. So that's also something you gotta look out for. No confirm there on the drunken smash. I don't think he thought he was gonna get it, but it looked like Althur's side avoided it. Now that he's on low stam, goes for the wobble. Oh, I should have let that fly. And he's out. There we go. Very nice patience from Althur there.
You know,
Like,
I think these two actually fought each other to prepare for the tourney, so both are very much already aware what the other is capable of.
yeah. Althur's
Oh
starting
my
off this
gosh,
side kick.
under knee kicks, eye poke pairing, what a Chad.
Yes, sir. Another bad front stagger. Gonna eat a lot of damage there, trying to get this health advantage back, but it's just not working out for him. Althur's patience is really strong right now. And Pleb is just like gassing himself for like getting close to, and then like guessing a side stagger and just eating it.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
seeing Pleb be the one to get impatient now, interestingly.
yeah. I mean, he did just go from like a turn where he had his turn for the entire round to somebody who's actually playing the matchup, pulls the sword immediately, and ducks that grab punch. Very nice. Very
Yeah.
patient with the sword, not hasty to take his turn back and accidentally lose it. Nice backstagger. Good side avoid. A lot of damage here. Low again. Pleb's going to do everything he can to keep his turn here. Probably an
But
EQ coming.
chooses
Oh,
to
no
put the
EQ!
sword away to close out the round, interestingly, when I was expecting him to go for the chip.
Well, I think when he started to like get knocked around a bit and Pleb took his turn back, he was a little worried about losing it, so.
Oh. This time,
Nice.
Althur going in out of neutral, has some guard pressure to start,
Nice.
and then baiting out these staggers into dodging them. Very good.
Very good. Very, very, very good, sir.
Pleb managing to land it heavy. Althur already has his turn back with some well-placed mash.
And the delayed press is really getting Pleb too.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of wait and see mentality, which is very good from Althur. Side stagger's gonna get him, but he's super low on stamina here. Should have let that fly. Starting
Yeah,
to get low on health.
he wasn't reacting to the stagger that came out there. He was expecting the side dodge off of that Liberty feint.
Yeah. Oh, shield. Get some good ghost health back, actually, but only 2 hits worth, and he's gonna get
Oh,
taken out. And now they're even, and Pleb's actually on like, yeah, Pleb's kind
yeah.
of gaining momentum here.
Pleb could easily heal and take this round if Althur slips up for even a moment.
Ooh, okay.
That eye
Pops the
poke is
heal
a
away.
very good answer for all this super armor, but now we're seeing him leave the stance.
Nice jump. There you go, falling for these feint punishes a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And exhaust.
The exhaust comes out. Pleb not.
Oh, couldn't interrupt.
We see no panic out of Pleb.
Ooh,
He just does his block string on guard for a couple seconds and is fine.
yeah.
Big
That's very good.
cleavers.
Oh,
Big
2 big
cleaver a second
cleavers.
time.
Another exhaust here, gonna let Pleb wear himself out, mashes, and he gets that spin back fist for the first
Yeah.
round.
The way Althur is
Nice.
playing the stamina game in this matchup is textbook.
Yeah,
Very, very good play.
perfect, honestly. He's doing so good to like just
Mm.
slow everything down and make sure he can get these mind games. And he doesn't even need to like get that whole like, I'm gonna dodge your thing, but then you're gonna feint it. Like he doesn't need to play that mind game because he's just playing like the simple, I'm gonna watch you dodge and then I'm gonna duck it. And Pleb's not really feinting into
Mhm.
punish. So
Right.
really good play from Althur, just very patiently going through the steps and just taking him out.
We're
We
not
saw
seeing a
Pleb get a bit of
host
momentum.
swap or a style swap out of these fighters here, which I
Yeah.
find interesting on both counts.
I mean, Pleb was getting like, good momentum.
Oh,
Oh,
they're swapping now. Okay.
okay, yeah. Pleb was getting pretty good momentum towards the end of that last round, but Althur kind of held it down really nicely and kept that advantage going. So, I mean,
Mhm.
we'll just have to
It was a pretty big
see.
back gap to close, right? Like Pleb would have had
Yeah,
to do so much work to finish that one out because of Althur's like strong start there.
yeah, exactly. Surprise appearance from DNN1. It looks like Pleb's not going to change anything. He's just waiting for the invite. And if Pleb doesn't change anything, I mean, Althur can't change anything, right? He didn't.
Yeah,
You have to
correct.
lose to change.
Althur is locked in his loadout right now. You can only like swap your loadouts if you have lost.
Yeah. Okay. So these guys are going to go in with the same thing. I'm excited to see what Pleb does to adapt to this. We shall see. The plebeian. Okay.
All right,
A
we're
little
seeing
run up feint.
yeah, a lot of
Nice.
impatience for neutral. It's very relatable.
I love it.
It's
Nice. Another
weird.
good jump on that
We're
sweep.
we're seeing Pleb do a lot of these situations where he'll set up like
Ooh.
+4 or +5 and then just go into a 12 frame. Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure. Starting to get some good use out of that. Feints the grab punch, but takes the hit. Delivers
yeah.
2 back to Althur. Nice patience from Althur there. Early avoid. Snuffs out the face back fist attempt. Althur not finding the chance to mash here. Loses a
Yeah,
turn really quickly though.
Althur biting quite a bit into Pleb's feint game. He goes for the backstagger there on that side kick, didn't quite get it out in
EQ.
time, and he eats it.
EQ Althur. Oh my god, he doesn't need it.
Oh, and
Wait,
then we see the exhaust come out. Does Althur have EQ?
holy moly. If he does this. No, that was
Oh
so
wow,
nice.
that was just a straight timing read on Pleb's part there. He just waits
Yeah.
in his face, like, come on, press a button. You know you want to, and then just presses one himself.
Yeah. Nice front stagger there. Gonna be working on keeping this lead. Good grab punch duck. Gets rid of that heal
Mhm.
effect.
Yeah, the
And he's gonna
heal
get
on
side
the
avoided
stagger
immediately.
is a very big deal because he wants to get like he's pushing his health advantage even further.
Yeah. Super low on stamina here. Still very low. Althur getting a bit impatient and Pleb doing a good job reading it.
Every bit
Nice.
of damage Pleb does here counts towards the next stock as well.
Yeah.
At
Oh
this
man.
point, it's looking like Althur might not even be able to take him out.
No. He's super low right now. He doesn't have an
Yeah,
EQ, goes for that bounce knee, but gets interrupted, rightfully so. And yeah, man, Althur was looking pretty good in that first round. He was holding it down, almost bringing it back, but now he's super low. Got a quarter of his health to work with here. Nice duck.
yeah, that was a great.
Good reaction to the grab punch, but he is just too damn low. And he goes for that Hail Mary spinning high kick, but gets hooked right out of it. And Sasis, Pleb,
Yeah.
my boy, going to be going into the second
We're
stock.
starting to see
Looking
why
healthy.
he's a cult and stagger player because he's going crazy on these feints.
Yeah, here comes the sword. The next swipe's going to be harassing him. Gets that guard break for that good stamina pressure. Almost hits the thunder slash. Gets interrupted by the front stagger. Nice duck. Going to be taking that turnaround. Gets some good damage off. And goes right back to being patient. Front stagger going to take the turn back. Drunken smash.
Huge drunk smash there.
Big boy.
It's
Oh, that was a
so
good exhaust.
productive.
That was a
Oh
really
my
good
gosh.
exhaust. Breaks
Yeah,
guard.
it was. I think
That's good.
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
man, that exhaust was so clutch in that situation.
Yeah, that
I
was a
think
crazy exhaust.
yeah, the play probably would have been to just earthquake run away.
Yeah, definitely. He got like no stamina back. Nice read. Goes for the cleaver. Not getting these cleavers, unfortunately, which would get him a lot more mileage, but he should just be taking his 12 at this point.
Yeah,
Take
stagger
whatever damage you can and run.
very good in the cleaver is very good in the stagger matchup.
Ooh,
I meant to say.
nice. There's that guard break again. Goes for the grab punch. He's pulling the deck out. Althur, get your sword out. Althur, get your sword out.
There it is. There it
Yeah,
is.
there we
Yeah,
go.
he's
But
still
he's
chipping
still no,
through.
he doesn't have a cut reduction sword.
Yeah, he's got a cut dealing sword, not a
Oh
reducing sword.
no.
No
Oh,
shot.
that's unfortunate, man, because he was doing a really good job trying to take that back, but the cut damage just killed him. Don't
Mm-hmm.
ready up, Althur. Go swap your loadout, man. You need to be ready for it.
I don't
Like,
think he has another loadout. I think this is just him as he is. It looks like Pleb is either taking his 30 or trying to get in touch with somebody right now.
yeah. Nope. No. Wait, did the rematch timer go down? No. He just
Nope.
pressed rematch.
He pressed it on 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I think Althur needs a cut reduction sword, knowing now that like Pleb has those ice grinder gauntlets to dish out really heavy stamina or not stamina pressure, like just cut pressure. Like you saw,
I'm
he was like healthy, and then he just goes right down.
I'm not sure he does need a cut reduction sword. I think the difference is the application of the cut damage, because Althur isn't trying to chip Pleb down when he's low health. Pleb did just chip Althur down when he was low health. So there's sort of like a use case diff from these fighters here.
No, but even when you like watch the like Pleb just goes straight back. Like he just starts using his style abilities immediately once he pulls sword. And that could be due to the cut damage, but I feel like it might just be him trying to take his turn back as soon as possible against sword. Yeah.
They're supposed to fight, right? Okay, and they figured out who is host. It seemed they were a bit unclear on the hosting rules, but now they're fighting.
Ooh, nice duck on the grab punch
Yeah,
there, but gets nothing. Wait, what?
yeah.
Okay. Good fencing punch there. Very nice. Letting that liver knee fly. Both players on even health right now. Falls for that feint and gets drunk and smashed too. Pleb doing a good job keeping Althur at bay. Althur goes for the duck, but Pleb feints that grab punch, hits the bounce knee.
Yeah, that bounce knee is 13 safe off of this hook. You have to have a 12 to match that.
Yeah. No, the bounce knee's safe for 12 too. It's +5 into 16.
Off of hook?
Oh, no, no, no. Off of like a trunk smash.
No, I was talking about off a hook.
Yeah, off of hook. That is true. Yeah, more 12 frames would definitely benefit Althur right now.
I think he
Especially
needs
with a
to. I
stagger
think he
matchup.
needs to spend more time babying this cleaver wobble stance, because he has not been taking advantage of the fact that Pleb is forced to block these heavies on his dodges.
Yeah. Here we go. Pleb
He's
getting a
like
sizable
he's
lead.
he's playing the matchup
Ooh,
in
nice.
this kind of way where he's dodging the staggers, but he's not playing the stamina matchup, if that makes sense.
Yeah. He keeps going for the cleaver though after dodge, even when Pleb's on full stem. That was a nice second round from Althur. He took it back
Yeah,
really nice.
when
And it was a
Pleb's
big
on
turnaround too.
yeah, if your enemy's on full stam, you should be taking your 12s, of course. But if they're half stam or lower, these cleavers are really productive.
Yeah. Here comes the sword. Nice break on the front stopper. Good duck. Goes for the guard break again. Gets interrupted. Pleb taking his turn back. Another nice duck from Althur.
Oh
Really
my
patient
gosh.
during his sword play.
Huge stopper on the front stagger there to keep
Nice.
his turn.
Exhaust comes out. The gauntlets also come out from Pleb. And he gets
Yeah.
stopped by that charge move.
Successfully forced Pleb to push buttons there, but doesn't. Oh
Nice.
my gosh, manages to pull it out.
What a second round, dude. He pulled the sword out, got a lot of damage, played it patiently after a couple of swings, and just like dealt with whatever he was going to do.
Yeah, he got
And
the
now he's
buffer
got
punish
another
with his
advantage.
hit in there.
And now he's got the grinder. The
Yeah,
grinders. Yeah, he's got the grinders.
he's got the grinders, and we don't know if he has another deck or not.
It looked like Cleaver, so I'm probably going to guess that he's running pretty much the same deck. Nice exhaust there. Pleb doesn't have an EQ to defend against this. Gets guard broken once. Stamina's back.
Oh my
Good guard
gosh,
break
that
finish,
was
though.
almost a good fucking like huge guard break punish.
I
As it
mean, that
is, it
was
was just
pretty
very
good.
good.
Yeah. And that's a lot of ghost health. Grab punch, gonna take some of it back. Another exhaust comes out. These exhausts have all been just bangers recently. I think
They
one
have.
missed. Nice. And there it is. He did it. He did
And
it.
Althur takes it. That's
Alter
insane.
took it.
And it
He
went from
got what he
such like
wanted.
it was two very quick stocks back to back too.
Yeah, he just like played the power game extremely well there,
Mhm.
especially with his sword.
This goes back to what I was saying earlier. You need to play the stamina game in this matchup, and we saw Althur do that with those exhausts to huge effect.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic play.
Very nice.